Okay. I came here today on a little adventure. Um, I'm also filming another episode, which will probably be out on the weekend. And yeah, I had a quite an adventure. But yeah, I will tell you about it in another episode. So the topic of today's video is acting spontaneously, and this is also a message to me because, well, my mind has been all over the place since posting the yesterday's video. It was like I was high on dopamine at first. I did something that I thought like it was very hard to mentally get over it to publish the first video. Uh, yeah, I worked out to like get the energy out somehow, and later it was a bit of a. I couldn't stop thinking about ideas for the next video, and I was like, I had tons of ideas, even more ideas than I would like to have. I don't know if you know what I mean, but I was like all over the place, and I couldn't sleep, and I was thinking I got some nice ideas, which I think I will do at some point, but what I wanted to say that I wanted to find such a good topic for the video, so it won't be worse than yesterday's video. So again, I was tuning into this perfectionism, and then I realized that this is uh, this is taking away the aspect that I want to show on the videos, right? The honesty, and I was planning so hard. I was like forcing myself to come up with an idea, and that's not how ideas, at least good ideas, come to life. And that's what I want to talk about today in a bit. I have some notes, some key points, but I don't know if I will follow them. This is just something for me to come back to if I get lost. So I took the hammock, and on the way here, I thought I found a spot. It was perfect, and but it didn't. There was no place to set up the hammock, uh, and yeah, I thought that's a great example of spontaneity, right? I took a hammock, but maybe I'll just settle on this little pad that I have for sitting, for hiking, and that would be a you know, great show of spontaneity. But but spontaneously, this place was a bit cursed because at first I started hearing some animal. Right, I got scared. Uh, I ventured a bit further from the forest that I usually do because that's I'm on an adventure, and suddenly I hear noise like this gasping, animal gasping, and I was like, oh my god, is it a stray dog? Am I gonna get attacked? I have I have this bear spray on me just in case, because you never know. So this place would be perfect. It was perfect. Even okay. the animals that I heard turned out to be two small deers, and they just ran past me at some point. So there was nothing to be scared of. But the reason why I didn't stay there was I won't tell you. You'll watch the next video and then you'll know. But there was another thing that stopped me from actually chilling there. But let's talk about the topic, right? Let's stay on the topic. Uh, what I want to make a case of and make a point of is that the best form of action is spontaneous action, and also the honest. It's honest and it's the purest form of action. And you know, a few hours ago I was like preparing. I woke up. I got this plan to come out here to also film this other episode, which will be a bit different. But I felt stressed. I felt anxious. I felt this pressure because I wanted to shot this video as well. So two videos at one go because I have plans for the evening and tomorrow I won't have probably time to sit down and talk like this. So I thought I will just film another episode. Uh, yeah, you'll see. Back to the point. Uh, yeah, the best and the most honest and the purest form of action is spontaneous action. And it came to me when I was like so forcefully trying to come up with a topic. So forcefully, I came up with something. It was okay, but I had this like, this perfectionism came back, you know, that it's not that good as yesterday's. It's not, but you know, it wasn't honest. It was forced, and that's when it came to me. The topic that I'm now trying to pursue. It's about spontaneity, right? It takes away the pressure. It takes away the pressure from action. And I think it's the one of the most important things. Just like you have people on the internet saying, make bad art, make shit art, like because it takes away the pressure for you to like make everything neat, perfect. And I think it's a great tool to just it's just this little switch in the mindset. Let's go out. Let's have an adventure. Let's see where it takes us. Doesn't have to be perfect. We don't have to plan every step. So yeah, it takes away the pressure, just like in painting, you know. When you just let it flow, let it go, you just paint whatever, throw paint on the canvas, and something comes out of it spontaneously. So there is a lot of this kind of approach in Eastern philosophies. It's also something I resonate with, and it really does this change something. Yesterday the episode was perfectly spontaneous, and that's why I was happy with it. That's what because I had no expectation. I didn't want to polish it. I just sit down and talked. It didn't came out perfect, but it wasn't supposed to, and I think that's the point. I wanted just to shoot the video. That was the goal, and whatever comes out comes out. Great example of spontaneity in action is when you fight, right? You can't be rigid. You can't be forceful. It's like everyone knows this quote by Bruce Lee, be like water, but that's exactly what you need to be. You need to adapt. You can't just execute the plan unless the plan is also has some place for spontaneity in it, then maybe it will be a good plan for fight. But you can't just stick to ABC. I will just 1-2 1-2. You know, you have to look at your opponent. You have to be like water. You have to flow. You have to be spontaneous. You have to react. You have to react, and it needs to just flow. And then I think this is the most powerful way to be. And spontaneity can be uh, instant, but it also there can be like this adventure here. It's like I okay. I'm not talking about this adventure. Uh, you'll get this in another video. But yeah, I think I have exhausted the topic. I think overall, acting spontaneously is good for your mind, and it's very organic, natural. So I hope you liked the video. I hope you like the setting, as I do, and tune in on the weekend to see what this whole thing was about. Thanks.